What's going on, everybody? We are gathered here today for the second episode back of Bubbs Club. And yet again, we're running into all sorts of technical difficulties. So we're going to just piece it up into a million, and I mean a million clips today with different games and all that. But for now, we're going to play a game of pool, and then we'll see you on the table. Go ahead and break that thing, man. Oh, very nice.
Lately I have just been vibing. Fuck that shit, I'm dying without you. And now I'm like not struggling to find you, and I need your touch.
Hello and welcome back to Bubbs Club, episode 8.
What's going on?
It's been 1 week, I think. Maybe.
Just about, yeah.
Or did we do Sunday last time?
Yeah.
Week or 6 days since the last one. We got one announcement, and then we were just going to do a little update on what we've been up to since then, which is not that much, but might as well. Let's cover it. Yep. The one announcement we have is you're probably noticing we only got two fellas on the table right now, and that is because Tito, you could actually probably spin it to Tito. He's joining the production team now. You don't want to spin it to Tito? Say what's going on, Tito?
What's going on?
But
production team turned down that offer.
Yeah, he's like, no, I'm good.
But yeah, we have Ryan and Tito running the production at the moment. Production team is going to be just as
stellar,
just as important as hosting or anything that's going to go with the podcast here. And so we're going to need some even members on both sides. So we're thinking Tito in the back with Ryan F will help out a lot, and
especially with that camera 2 angle. Because last time it was just a standstill at the table.
Yeah, which today, for this podcast, we don't have a second camera. We just have the one. So,
but with two boys back there, we should be able to do some cooler stuff, really. And we might set up a webcam for these guys. So if they want to drop a comment in or something, then we can have, their face at least, and not just their voice.
Yep.
And then let's do an update since the last episode. Pretty much all I've been up to is I went back to River Falls. I only have classes on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and so I grinded that shit out. And then I work Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So, I've just been doing boring grind shit.
I just went back to work.
Back to work?
That's it.
Yeah, we just been grinding a little bit, but now we're back on our podcast grind, which is actually fun. But anyways. Now we have an idea that we wanted to kind of pitch to the audience a little bit, see what you guys have to say about it. Tonight we are heading over to, I guess it's west. We're going to go to Mankato for a party. It's their homecoming weekend. And the idea we had was if we jumped over to a bunch of different parties in the Midwest and rated each college maybe on a tier list, or we want to do montages there. Ideally, we'd like to do podcasts there. That'd be fire. Not sure how that's going to work tonight just because we're doing one right now. So we'd have to cook up a itinerary on the way or something.
I think for the podcast part of it, we should do somewhat of interview style podcast. Kind of just us. Yeah, whoever is having us over. So if you'd like us to come by, put it in the comments and we'll reach out to you. And basically, we'll just kind of set up questions. We'll run questions through you beforehand and make sure they're appropriate. We don't want to say anything you don't feel comfortable with. But It's probably going to be based around just the college experience that you have had, and basically what we're going to try and do is hear everybody's stories out and possibly put together a rating.
I think it'd be really cool if we could go 10 weekends in a row, not in a row, but 10 weekends of going to party, and maybe do 2 in one weekend or whatever. And getting some content there, and then at the end we could just make it all one big episode. We could rate each college party we went to as an overall party school, and take into consideration the campus and the people, obviously. But yeah, that's just an idea. So let us know what you guys think about that. And that's all we really have for our intro regarding us. But we're gonna transition to pop culture updates here, and then we got a bunch of vlogging. Games to do. So the first pop culture update we got is Mike Tyson announced that he would box Logan Paul for $100 million. What do you think about that?
Not surprised.
Would you watch that?
No, I wouldn't.
No, yeah, you would.
No, I wouldn't, because honestly, I mean, I probably would because I probably illegally stream it, but I probably would watch it. But regardless, I wouldn't pay for it because the last time I watched Mike Tyson fight was the most disappointing. I wasn't fortunately born in the correct time zone to watch that man fight in his prime. Therefore, I couldn't wait to watch him fight Roy Jones Jr. And boy, was that the most disappointing old man fight I've ever seen in my life. And
so he won that shit.
So and then for Logan Paul's side of it, we already watched him fight Mayweather, and we saw clearly. I mean, kudos to Logan. He went the full 8 with a legend, but he could absolutely do the same thing with Mike Tyson.
I think
it's just not. Ass, that's why I feel like who's gonna want to. It's pretty much what this really is Mike Tyson saying that I will take an L for $100 million, and I will throw my whole title of being a world champion and everything. I'm throwing it all in the trash just for this $100 million. That's what it is, and it's
probably true though. He doesn't give a fuck about all that.
No, and he doesn't. Well, he regrets himself. So now as he's matured, but also gone off on a whole psychedelic trip himself.
10-year trip.
I mean, this guy's licking toads and stuff just to get high, and basically he doesn't like himself, or he doesn't like who he was in the past. I should say he doesn't like who he was in the past. He felt that the kid who was once a machine and just a war. The guy, him, when he was in his prime, he was just a war. That's what he was. Yeah. Anytime he stepped in the ring, he was just demolishing everybody.
It's actually sad watching those clips when he talks about that shit.
Yeah, but now he's looking back at it and he's saying, that kid was just weak. He was scared. Yeah. And he was just trying to prove himself to people. And
to himself.
Yeah, and now later he's realizing that, it's just pointless to be that aggressive, right?
Well, what do you think? Maybe he's trying to tarnish his or take down that reputation a little bit.
Possibly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying is.
I mean, even Floyd Mayweather's.
Well, and he picked the right guy. Logan's not really out in that space for necessarily whooping ass and winning fights. He's not known for that shit. What he's known for is putting on a good show and being entertaining. And that's what I think. That's why I think Mike chose the right guy to hit it. I mean, for $100 million, Logan Paul's the right guy, but
they won't make that money.
It's not going to happen. Especially, I heard that the numbers came back for Jake Paul and Tyron Woodley, and they were a lot less than what.
Yeah, it sounds like it was 500,000 pay-per-view buys, and Jake Paul was saying that he sold 1.5 million. So that's not. I mean, a third of your estimate is pretty fucking bad. That's pretty bad.
That's not good.
But, 500,000 is still pretty good. But.
Yeah, and I also think, if I remember correctly, when the fights originally ended and all of the winners got paid and everybody got paid for whatever, their cards, Jake Paul paid $1 million out of his pocket to specific fighters that weren't paid enough, he felt. Yeah. So imagine going ahead and spending $1 million to make sure everybody else got paid correctly, just for the sales to come back to him in the end as not selling and paying him as much as he did. He still made how much? I mean, he probably made ridiculously ridiculous amounts of money, but
he had guarantees. The pay-per-view, he was probably just anticipating the pay-per-view to be a really good bonus.
Yeah,
that's kind of what the Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather fight. They were guaranteed. I think Conor McGregor was guaranteed $30 million for that fight, and he ended up getting 120 or something.
Yeah. Also, speaking of another big bet behind stupid boxers, I guess.
Yeah.
Tyron Woodley and Jake Paul again. Tyron got his tattoo. I love Jake Paul on his finger.
Tattoo.
Was it his middle finger?
I don't think it's a tattoo. I think it's
I think it is a tattoo. I think it is a tattoo, and I actually was listening to Impulsive yesterday. And George claimed that that's actually the easiest spot to get a removal.
Oh.
Yeah, and so the reason he chose it is just so that he can get it taken off right afterwards or whatever.
Gotcha.
But also
that fight won't happen.
Me and you previously had a conversation about if he did get the tattoo, would Jake still take the fight? You were being skeptical about it, right? And you were saying he probably wouldn't. And I was thinking, well, what would be the excuse? Because he said if he got the tattoo that he would set up another fight.
Right.
And so I was wondering what's going to be their excuse. Well, Logan had an excuse last night, and it was solid.
What is it?
You ready for this?
Yeah.
He said, well, isn't it a little backwards that the original bet is now leading into another bet? So basically what the original bet was the loser of that fight, the first fight, gets a tattoo, and it's the winner's choice of whatever, like tattoo placement, whatever. Well, Tyron didn't like that. He backed out of that in the end. He didn't want to do that. So
he's the scum.
So he backed out of that, right? So now that original bet it's still out on the table. It needs to be done, right?
Yeah.
But on top of that, now at the end of the fight, Jake said he would set up a second fight if he got the tattoo. I love Jake Paul, and now he did that. But it's two different bets, He's still, it's kind of a good.
I agree. I think the only mistake that Jake made was in the ring, literally shaking on, we'll run it back.
Yeah.
Like he literally said it. But at this point, I think the best excuse is our last fight did 500,000 when it was supposed to do 1.5.
Yeah.
If they weren't interested now, they're not interested next time, which is a fact. Why the fuck would I don't even want to watch that fight again.
Yeah.
And we went and we watched that.
I don't really care to watch that fight either.
Yeah. So he's got to move on. He's got to fight Tommy Fury, get the money right. Tommy Fury's backing down. He was offered $1 million for it, and Tommy Fury drops a video and he's like, "A fight of this magnitude, every single person who sees me is telling me, when are you gonna fight Jake Paul? When do you whoop his ass?" Dude, you're not fucking selling that fight. That's Jake Paul. You should get 500,000.
Well, it's if there's something I'm super interested in, it's demographics. Tommy's demographic, he set himself up in such a weird spot because he wants to be kind of like this Ryan Garcia personality, like boxer personality on social media,
right?
Which is cool. I mean, it works for Ryan Garcia. I mean, look at him. But the way he set it up, he screwed himself over because he went on like love TV shows, like romantic TV shows and shit. So who's his fan base gonna be? It's gonna be these girls that aren't gonna want to pay for fights.
Right.
They're not gonna do that just to watch Tommy.
Well, he has a luxury of being Tyson Fury's brother too.
But nobody's watching, like tuning in just because he's Tyson.
Right. No, like if he has a standalone fight, no one's watching that. Literally nobody.
Yeah.
Like if it's him versus another, like.
I never heard about him until he was fighting underneath Jake Paul. So.
Right. Or like they were talking back and forth or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's pretty much we covered. I probably should have added more of that in here, but
yeah. I
think that's pretty much the boxing scene right now. Shit is always changing, so we'll probably cover that shit usually. And then the next thing we got is for the 2021-2022 NBA season, there will be an interpretive change in the officiating. And that pretty much what that means is they're going to start clamping down on the people who are flopping and shit.
Good.
So like
about time.
LeBron, like honestly, I do believe LeBron's the GOAT. And we can get into that another time. But I think he's the GOAT, but his legacy is so tarnished from flopping, bro.
Yeah, that's why. That's the whole reason. Well, but that's here's the reasoning. Right, here's the reasoning, bro. I know he's obviously going to use it to his advantage because the rules allow him to.
MJ would too.
But no, wrong.
If that was part of the game, he would.
Because MJ did play in the league, and he successfully didn't have to flop in order to have success.
The league wasn't doing that at that time.
Like, where I see the difference between LeBron and MJ didn't need to use anything that didn't have to do with his skill. He didn't mess with.
Right, but that's how the league was.
He was as great as he was solely because he was skilled, like just great. LeBron uses like these little like bitch tactics to.
Everyone does.
To push him on and
it's smart.
The man's crazy. All respect to him. I just don't respect the flopping, bro. And that's why I need to see changes like this.
I agree.
Because it's got to come to an end.
MJ would have been doing that. If he played in this era, he would have been doing that shit too.
Will he still be as great though?
LeBron?
Yeah, without using all of it to his advantage.
Yeah.
I think he will too.
He's so dominant.
Yeah.
And
I think he just needed.
If anyone wants to say that MJ would beat LeBron in a one-on-one, you're just delusional, dude. Primes. Dude, LeBron is so much bigger than that dude.
I know,
it's not even close,
bro.
It's not even close for a one-on-one. When we're talking about a career,
MJ's just got like they're both crazy athletic, but Braun is literally just built bigger. Therefore, I think MJ is just built more athletic for basketball, for being able to shift around, move around, whatever.
The difference is,
I swear,
LeBron's got the shooting too. Like he's huge, so he would beat him down low. MJ's shooting is way better, but LeBron is still like a really elite shooter. But you know. If y'all
want like a real spin-off of that on a later episode, I swear I will put together a whole
we can do that.
I'll do a whole speech.
We can do that with like football too, or like NHL, like greatest of all time.
The stupidest arguments. If you want some stupid arguments, just have us do whatever, bro.
Like I'll make an argument. I think you'll be the old school type of guy, because I think you can't really argue that Wayne Gretzky's not the greatest of all time in NHL, but I would say Crosby. Who would you say?
Connor McDavid.
Well, not yet.
It's a little young.
He's on pace.
It's a little young.
He's already, I think.
Are you kidding? He's had like 5 years
in case you guys couldn't hear, he said Connor McDavid.
Yeah.
But
I don't think we can say Connor McDavid yet.
He's a little
really
young.
Not way too early, I feel like.
Yeah.
You have to like cement yourself. He has no championships. He has no deep playoff.
Bro, that's so sad though. It's purely because of his team.
That matters.
That's his team.
Bro, Crosby, did he three-peat or did he almost three-peat? I think he three-peat. No.
Yeah, but he had a solid team with him, man.
Yeah. On his fucking shoulders, though.
Bro,
if you watch Crosby play, it's not just like Gretzky, where Gretzky would go down and do it all himself.
Yeah.
Crosby literally, like, have you seen the play of him throw his skate back? Like, literally throws his skate back and receives a pass through his legs and keeps going seamlessly? That's incredible.
God.
Or whacking it out of the air.
I've done that a couple times.
Okay, well, what about Ovi then?
Ovi? Best offensive player of all time, yeah.
Ovi is ridiculous.
Or best scorer, I mean. Not offensive. Scorer.
I'm excited to see what my boy Kaprizov can do.
I just think
we officially signed our... Did we touch on that last podcast?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
The 45 mil.
Yeah. But he's
dollar
getting paid.
Bill.
Let's see what he can do for
$400 million
us.
dollar bills.
Hopefully, we didn't make a mistake and it's like a rookie season fluke or whatever, but
No
the
way.
kid's an animal, dude. There's no shot.
9?
45. It was 45 mil, not 400.
45
I said 450 mil?
No, I think he said 40. I think he said 45.
Oh, either way.
Well, I mean,
that's a lot of fucking money.
We'll see.
Then the next thing we got here, let's jump to the next one. 2022 halftime show was announced. The performers were announced. And it's Kendrick Lamar, Eminem, Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, and Mary J. Blige, whoever the fuck that is. No offense to any fans out there.
That's tough.
But the first 4 I named, that's crazy. That lineup is crazy.
It's a freaking retirement party.
It really is, and I've been saying this to these guys that I think this is like an ending to the era like of old school rap.
Yeah.
And like Kendrick Lamar, Eminem, Snoop Dogg, and Dr. Dre were all like pioneers in that type of music. Not my type of music, but
I can't believe Kendrick's on there actually.
Why?
It's very mainstream of him for a guy that's very
Like,
this guy doesn't even like add.
But he's in that conversation. He has to.
He doesn't even like advertise his album drops.
Lil Wayne should be in this lineup too, but
I agree.
It is what it is. They should replace Mary J. Blige with Lil Wayne. It might be a bit of a budget issue, but anyways. The next one we got is actually very odd, like very odd. Well, yeah, Dr. Dre's in there because he just put everybody on. He put Eminem on for real. Yeah. But the next one is really odd. Lindsay Lohan, I'm just going to read this off here. This was the headline I saw on Twitter. Lindsay Lohan partnering with Canine Cartel to auction off an NFT of her furry-themed avatar, calling it her fursona. I'd like you to touch on that one quick. I know you like NFTs.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
I think
shit?
Lindsay Lohan finally found something worth her time. Yeah, something worth her time.
She's odd.
This might, for how odd she is, this might actually work. And it might become...
There's no way.
Dude, because here's... At the moment, for the NFT game, there's like a couple, like, kind of... what would you call them? Whales? Like, kind of how, like Wall Street would, like, talk about other firms.
Yeah.
The whales of, like, the, group there.
They do personalized.
Yeah, I would say, like, Gary V's V-Friends is going to be something that takes off big. I think that could, something like that. But basically the reason why I think so is because they already have a fan base. They already have a following, and especially the people that would be following her.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of
gotta be a little interesting.
That's why CryptoPunks have like a big weight to them too. Is like sometimes they'll be personalized. Like celebrities will buy them because it looks like them or whatever. Like, did Banks buy a Phase Up one?
I'm not sure.
There might have been a collab there. I'm not sure, but I think Banks. Someone, I can't even remember the story, so this is a stupid fucking comment, but like, someone bought one that looks like them and it skyrocketed because they were a celebrity. Everyone knows them. So
I'm wanting to know what. So this is gonna be like a style of NFT, right? So similar to like the Lazy Lions or the CryptoPunks, or, but it's gonna be. You've seen the ones that are like animal based, right?
Yeah.
Like what's the apes one?
Oh shit. Oh no, that's something we should know. Fuck. Keep going, I'll search it.
Yeah, but basically I'm wanting to know what the Canine Cartel like cartoons are gonna look like, because that's what the whole NFT is pretty much just, I mean, for the apes one or Lazy Lions, it's just a picture, like the typical logo of what they made their lions look like that, the little cartoon character.
Yeah.
And so I'm wondering what this one's gonna end up looking like. You should look it up, Canine Cartel.
And I just searched it, Bored Ape.
Bored Ape, yeah.
The yacht club thing. Or there is a yacht club.
Yeah. So yeah, stuff like that. I don't know. I'm interested in the NFTs. I'm interested in where they're gonna go. I think it's gonna be interesting to see.
The future. Oh my god.
I think so as well.
I'll have to see if I can edit this on there.
Awesome.
Actually, do you want to zoom in on this real quick, Ryan? In a second here?
Hand it to Tito.
Tito's got that.
Just hand it to Tito.
This is what it looks like. Is it focusing? Yeah. So, I mean, I don't think that has much weight to it, if I'm being real with you.
I think it has the potential too. I think depends on who she partners with in the future here. I mean, it looks like, so it looks like Canine Cartel was actually kind of like a Lazy Lions or Bored Apes style thing that Lindsay Lohan partnered with. That's what it looks like. So for one NFT style.
Probably.
So I'm wondering what percentages she's getting off of each resale, because that's the importance. That's the importance of NFTs, is you actually have the rights. Even after you sell it, you still have percentage rights to like keep getting like kind of residual income. You're getting like,
I feel like she's got to have a
consistency.
Big chunk of it. She probably has a big chunk of it because it's like a partner. It's a pretty much a sponsorship.
Right, for the initial sale. I'm talking resale value.
Oh, okay. The percentage.
Yeah, because that's what I like about NFTs is like I can create me as the artist. I can create say 100 NFTs of the same exact photo or whatever. Sell 100 copies of them.
Yeah.
And say I sell them for $10 a piece. Everybody buys them for $10 a piece, but then they go ahead and they sell them for $15 a piece. What I own rights to that NFT still, which will pay me a certain like percentage of that resale value. So if they paid the $15, then I'm getting like a percentage off of that each time. It's coming back to me. Right. So that's what I like about that's what I love about NFTs.
She's probably got a pretty standard resale.
Yeah, I'm just wondering. I'm wondering what she's got there.
Yeah.
Resale would be interesting if she just got the initial resale.
And then I took a screenshot of this tweet that I found, and this dude goes, "Did anyone have official Lindsay Lohan furry NFT on your 2021 bingo card, or was Chris Pratt being Mario too niche?" Oh man. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did.
It's like the Mario movie, Chris Pratt's Mario.
That could be fun. That could be a cool movie.
That's just so odd, though. Like, we're really overdoing the live action.
Dude, the budget for that film must have been outrageous, because I swear they have some of the biggest actors I've ever heard of in that film.
Well, I mean, think about it.
They got Jack Black as like Bowser.
Yeah.
Like what?
He can't be that expensive right now, though.
He's got to be, dude.
Bro, you see him on TikTok, he's losing it.
Absolutely. He's in character. He's making it up.
He's in character. As a psycho.
We got anything else?
We got R. Kelly was found guilty, finally, of the sexual exploitation and physical abuse of women and children. Fucking scumbag and rot in jail. Now
he's supposed to be blind, right?
Blind?
Yeah.
Oh, I have no idea.
Oh no, R. Kelly. I'm thinking of Bill Cosby, I think.
Oh yeah, he
where
was, like,
you know that video where he like is walking and then he goes.
Yeah. Yeah, I did see that. I think he started going.
If we can pop that up, that'd be
I'll
funny.
try to. Yeah, you'll have to just send it to me. So we're gonna hop in right now. It's the last thing we have that we're gonna do at the podcast table. We're gonna do this tier list here, and I'll just cut back and forth between us talking about it. And
Tito, hop up in
list.
here for this one.
Yeah, you actually should hop over here. You could probably grab the mic.
Just grab the
actually.
mic and
But-
swing it over here or something.
Pretty much, we're gonna be ranking what we think are considered like the best games of all time. You actually probably don't need a mic. We'll just
Yeah, I can share one with you.
Yeah.
Come on over.
or video games of all time. So here are I'll list off the names we got first. Minecraft, Call of Duty Black Ops 2, Fortnite, Modern Warfare 2, GTA 5, Madden, just all the Maddens, we're grouping them all together. NHL, grouping them all together. Super Mario Bros, because come on, that shit's fire.
OG.
Super Mario Kart, or just Mario Kart, sorry.
OG.
Super Smash Bros, all of them grouped together. And then this one, I have it as the Lego Star Wars, but it's just all the Lego games, so that takes Indiana Jones ones, the Marvel ones, all, like literally all of them, even like fucking Harry Potter. But, oh hey Dad.
Oh, what? Tell me.
So now we will just start with Minecraft, and let me preface too. If we give one of these an F,
You wanna grab me one?
we consider these the best of the best. 11, top 11. Oh, you're totally blocking the camera. Actually.
I actually just zoomed out too, so you can definitely see him crawl.
Yes,
You can definitely see him crawling.
I'm just here for the beer.
Just here for the beer, he says. But yeah, so this is what we think are the best 11. And I think we kind of all sort of agree.
We probably missed a couple. So if you,
Yeah.
I mean, and everybody's
Probably.
got their own little personal bias. I probably have played like my favorite games probably aren't even on this list, and it's just because like I have a weird like preference towards video games,
Right.
and my OG video games were so different than what I play now. But
Yeah.
based off these, I'm gonna rate them. So which one should we start with? What do you think?
I think, should we go,
Just go down the list.
just start from
Top to bottom,
Minecraft?
yeah.
Start from Minecraft.
So Minecraft, when it comes to like a legacy thing, I think it has the best out of all of them because it's literally a 10-year-old game,
Yeah.
and everyone has played Minecraft at some point
That's fair.
and enjoyed it. So I think Minecraft is one of those clear-cut S tiers out because, like I was just gonna say,
Well, it's still enjoyed
if we
today,
give
too.
one an F tier here, it's still like 11th best game of all time. So it's like not actually a knock. This is just like best of the best type of thing. So I mean, I think Minecraft is S tier, or
I
at
think
least
that's fair.
or at least A.
Well,
Yeah, I would
in
say
fact,
A.
A.
I would say A personally, but
Yeah, I guess it's like when it comes to like making the game.
it's not the
it's like
best
a
game
simple
I ever played. But it was definitely it was the game I spent the most time on,
Right.
and that's for sure,
Yeah.
like without a doubt.
especially growing up, yeah.
Black Ops 2.
Black Ops
this
2 is
personally my greatest game of all time.
Clearly an S tier game.
Yeah. What do you think, Tito?
It's tricky. Because when I played Black Ops 2, I only did really zombies, which is, I think it's the best zombies of all time, to be honest. So,
Oh, okay.
That campaign's fire too.
Buried, bro.
yeah,
Some of those
buried,
DLCs
all
are
that.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a pretty. I feel
Seemed
like
like it was very good.
universally, people when they talk about the greatest games of all time, it's usually Black Ops 2 or Modern Warfare 2, or
Yeah.
best COD games, and COD is probably the best like franchise if you
Yeah.
think about it. Actually, it definitely is. And I think Black Ops 2, in my opinion, is way better than MW2, just probably because it's a few years after.
I'm putting MW2 at A.
MW2 can be an A, yeah.
Ah.
Legacy, but like going back, if you play these games, Black
think I
Ops
might
2
have to
can
go-
still go.
I think I'm at to be B. Not B.
MW2. I can actually agree with that because if you go back and play MW2 right now,
No
it
one
is
was-
so ass.
Yeah, no one's playing it.
Yeah,
like, to
right.
Be honest, so
Only
I
thing
think
you can
B.
play is a 1v1 like quick scoping on Rust.
Like people still
MW2.
play BO2 zombies, so
Right. Yeah, and that like if we were to play a Zombies Night right now, it'd be fire.
yeah.
And then pretty much
Fortnite,
Fortnite here is
absolutely an A tier.
the tough part about this one is if we talk from like a legacy thing.
It's one of the biggest.
It's tarnished though, really bad.
Yeah, it started as probably one of the best games of all time, and kind of now it's just.
I think
middle tier
prime
game.
2017 Fortnite, like when everyone first was getting on that shit and everyone was playing it all at once,
S tier.
S tier.
Yeah.
So like I feel like as cringy as it even sounds, because like Fortnite sucks so bad now, it's S or A.
It's A.
I think A just because it
it's
tarnished so
yeah,
bad.
yeah.
I can agree with that.
I don't know how. I mean, they had so much momentum. They had so much drive behind them.
There's
So many,
so
many huge fans, and then all of a sudden, they just switched the game up, and it was so bad. It was unbearable.
I agree. All right, let's do GTA 5. I think this is a clear-cut S tier.
Absolutely an S tier.
I don't know.
That's the best programmed game, and
exactly.
There's endless things.
You know it's S tier when the boys revived it after 4 years of not playing it just this last year.
It's a 6-year-old game.
And we grinded it for like a couple months. And
the game did really never die. So
it's similar to Minecraft with the legacy. I think those two are like the best legacy games ever. But GTA is crazy. Like
GTA
it looks good.
Still to this day.
But GTA 6 will be the best game of all time.
GTA 6, I'm hoping, is going to be the best game of all time.
Well, it better be. That's like the floor. If it's not the best game of all time, they waited too fucking long. Seriously. But now let's go into Madden. I think these games are tricky. You think D?
Yeah. Any of the football games, dude, I can put at a solid D or E. I don't care much about them. NHL,
they're fun, but
you guys better put Chell at D. Then.
Not Impact.
No, Chell's going to be a C for me.
Chell is higher than Madden 100%.
Oh, we probably should put 2K on here.
2K would be
I don't play 2K though. So.
I'm okay with putting Madden at a D.
I played 2K, 2K20, not 2K21, but
2K would be a D. Just so everyone knows, I'm not going to add it, but 2K would be a D, I think.
I'm saying F.
All right, Super Mario.
I think that would be actually the F.
From like a personal standpoint, like personally, I'd put that shit at an F for real.
Yeah.
Like a 2K game, but
impact wise, yeah, probably D.
Probably D, or E. We'll go with E. Super Mario Bros.
D.
D. I can agree with that.
I can play the game.
There's so much you can do.
It was awesome.
I never really got into it.
Exactly. What do you do?
Yeah. Mario Kart is such a good like party game. Like if you're all.
I'd say maybe a C.
For Mario Kart?
Yeah, maybe.
Everyone plays Mario Kart, so I agree. Not everyone's played Super Mario Bros. What do you think?
I'd rather have Chell higher than Mario Kart. Do we bump up Chell? Chell is an iconic game because every year it's still good. It's not like 2K or like 2K.
In our opinion. I'm just saying, from a greatest of all time, I don't think people are really playing Chell like that. If anything, people are playing Madden the most out of all those games.
No, 2K20, 100%, or 2K21.
I've never touched that game.
I know, but there's their community is actually huge.
It's crazy,
and it's very popular
to me.
Look at
Super Smash Bros. Definitely dude, I can put that in a B category.
Yeah, personally, I don't really like Super Smash Bros, but it's a humongous game.
It was and it's at its prime, dude. In the time where it was popular, it was the greatest game.
Yeah,
I swear to God.
You gotta play with Fox, right? Fox is the greatest, I think.
Or
he's
Kirby.
He's kind of basic.
Kirby suck those boys up and puff them right off the map.
Look at how standard this. We got 2 in each category here.
Send them right off the map.
All of the Lego games, all of them, cumulatively. Lego Star Wars 3, the Clone Wars, is so fucking fun.
Oh, what? No, I even told you the Indiana Jones Lego.
That one goes.
Was super fun.
And that's Indiana Jones.
That one's fun, yeah.
But
you can
only play that for so long.
But you can only do so much with it.
So. Yeah, we got to beat it, but then there's so many different Lego games. I'd put it at D.
Okay. I think that's fair.
I'd put it at D because it's similar to Super Mario Bros. Where once you beat the game that you're playing, there's you don't play that anymore. You're not going to go repeat levels.
Is there a Harry Potter Lego video game?
There's everything.
That's
there's Marvel, there's... I can't even think. There's
my God.
So many.
So are we done with that now?
I think we are, yeah.
Okay, because I was about to get super off topic, if that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's actually close up the podcast thing here. So this is our tier list. Let us know what you guys think about that. If we want to add, we can do this again in the future. If we want to add a shit ton of games.
Yeah.
Maybe not even greatest, but our preference, we could do that. I think that'd be cool. But yeah, so I will try to edit that in there as good as possible. But yeah, what were you gonna say?
Did you guys see that simulator at Disney parks now where you can have dinner in space and look down on Earth? It's crazy. It is absolutely crazy, and I don't know exactly what park it's at, but basically you walk in this room.
Did you see a picture of it?
I watched a whole video. It was a TikTok. I watched a whole video on it, and basically it's this whole this room simulator where all of the windows are just kind of monitors or whatever, and it's like making it look hyper realistic, as if you're in a shuttle.
It's kind of like their elevator thing.
Yeah, you're in an elevator thing, and you go like how many ever thousands of miles up into space, and you just have like your meal or whatever in space. I want to do that so bad. I've never really
Disney
cared.
World or Disneyland?
I don't know. I'm not sure which one. I've never really cared that much to go. Like, I went as a kid, and I didn't think it was like all that. I'm pretty sure when we were there, Kesha was performing or something. Because we were like,
I'm about to pull a Kesha.
This
place is about to
You don't want to see me do what I have to do whenever I need to do something.
Exactly.
Sorry about that.
Shout out Chase.
That's just so funny. Dude,
what a guy. Bravo.
The
that
Ford
guy's
Freak
hilarious.
Show thing is so funny, bro. We watch shamelessly too, man. Like, I will watch that shit. I think that's so funny.
That stuff is funny. You guys are hilarious.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was super cool. I definitely want to see that. I've never really cared to visit like Disney parks or whatever again, but that made me really want to do that. And especially if they do like adult attractions like that.
Right.
Like, imagine if they did that for like I don't know, going back in time, Jurassic World or whatever.
Cool.
Like, you get to like do the same thing, but like, you know,
or even like a Renaissance type of thing.
Exactly. That would be cool. So fire.
Yeah.
So like adult attractions like that would get me to want to go there. That was super cool to see.
Yeah. All right, we got two more things here that will have like videos attached with them. This one is Dave Portnoy and Barstool Sports have launched their new frozen pizza called One Bite Pizza. Dave gave it a 10, and he's a pretty hard rater, and it's definitely for marketing purposes. But he gave John's a Bleecker at 9.4. So I'm hoping the 10 is in like frozen pizza category, and I'm excited to taste it. So let's go upstairs and give that a try.
Oh Lord.
What is going on, guys? Back again with the pizza. One bite for the one biter. What we have here is a frozen Dave Portnoy pizza.
Let's see the box here.
3, 2, 1.
Now, when it has to go with the design of the box here, kind of weak, Dave. It's kind of weak.
When it looks pretty good there, but this is what it looks like frozen.
Which is different, but hey. I like the Barstool Sports tag up on top, but we're preheating it to 450 here. What is going on with that? Why is it flickering like that? Anyways, then we'll throw it in, and we will give you guys another update.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Me and Tito are out here putting in the pizza. We actually already did. I forgot to record that. But there she is, looking up in the stew like I'm Rick and Morty. And basically, we're gonna put the camera in there for the rest of the time. Psych boy, you fuck. And with that said, I'm a cookie sneaky.
Oh! I'm scared.
I think I had a better idea.
Oh, hang on, it's coming out now. Oh no, Dave. Dave, don't watch that part.
Dave.
Oh no, Dave.
Cut the review. We have to give it justice. We can't use this pizza. Fire. Thanks, Barry. Fantastic.
Looking good.
All right, everybody. The pizza is ready to go. So everyone, take a grab. And it is one bite pizza, so one bite everyone knows the rules. One bite. Ready? Oh, this is 5.6 over here. Be a little quiet here, I'm evaluating. Measuring the pros and the cons. It's like a huge algorithm in my head right now. I think it's good. I think it's actually pretty good. Especially for a frozen pizza.
Yeah.
I really do. Do you? You still think it's 5.6?
I think it's lower. I would go
Oh no.
I would go lower. I did like a 4.4.
No, she had junk pizza.
Alright, Trent, what do you think of? So I actually just took my fourth bite, and it's been pretty good. It's all right for frozen pizza. It's not awful, but it's definitely not my favorite frozen pizza. And I'm trying to be generous with the scoring because it is a frozen pizza.
all frozen pizzas are literally straight up a 6 on the scale, no matter what it is.
Yeah. Minimum,
But
like maximum.
But disregarding that, I'm giving this pizza a flat 5. It is literally so average.
What do you got?
You know, I'm a frozen pizza enthusiast, and personally, monster score here, 9.7. Yeah.
Sounds like a lie.
No. Best
For frozen pizza?
Best frozen pizza. Out of like a normal pizza scale,
No.
I would say, you know, maybe like a 6.3 on a normal pizza scale.
So
frozen pizza.
No, I have to agree
I
a
don't
little
even
bit.
believe Dave's name is truly on this pizza.
It's
No.
it's Barstool Sports.
Yeah.
One Bite Pizza. He's been promoting it. He gave it a 10 rating.
That's wild.
For a guy who knows
It's
pizza,
like he's selling
I'm
out or
incredibly
something.
No,
disappointed.
he's not selling out. Trust me.
It's
but
very
this is
sell out.
This is a very big money grab, is what I think it is, Dave. Messed up.
Yeah.
Really, it is, because you are supposed to be.
Could have put out a better product. It's not that hard to just
You're
hold
supposed
it
to
and
be
sell
the
your
spine
pizzas.
of pizza. You're supposed to be the backbone of the pizza industry. It's what you're supposed to be. It's what you were born to be. And now, I mean, we can all sit here and acknowledge this is a frozen pizza, and it's going to be ass regardless. Whatever you do with it, it's going to be ass because it's frozen.
You can make it better.
But it doesn't have to be. Pizza guy doesn't make it. That way.
I would
But-
say,
dude.
I told Trent that I think Jack's was worse than this. I would say Jack's is better than this. I can't really say anything about Heggy's. I think Heggy's is so bad.
Well, first
Red
of all,
Baron's
it's
better
called
than
veggies.
this.
I don't like Red Baron. I would say this is the second best.
Can I try it?
This is the second best
Oh wait,
pizza.
you got it, Maddie. Come on
But-
over here.
A
No,
frozen
just for
pizza.
a moment. One bite.
But
Maddie.
I'm giving my
The
review.
camera's
here.
right there, otherwise you're gonna go right in front
I'm
of it.
giving my review
Go
here.
around.
The second best frozen pizza I've had, and that sounds like I'm not knocking it, but I am knocking it because this needs to be the best because it's Dave Portnoy's frozen pizza. It has to be the best. Especially when you give it a 10. I know it was a marketing thing. I'm gonna have a second piece though. Okay? I am.
That's how it works. You talk crap about it while taking a second bite.
Yeah.
Like, dude, Dave, it's awful, but
No,
yeah, I'm
this
gonna
is
keep
a
eating
great.
it.
I'm gonna preface real quick. This is a great frozen pizza. Okay.
No, it's not great. Stop.
No, this
Dave,
is a great
it's actually disappointing. I might get angry with you.
Oh.
You are the spine. Jake said it first. You are the spine of pizza. And this
He did
is
not
a
let down.
disgrace.
Nope.
This is a disgrace.
He did not let down.
This is disgusting.
It's good, but it's average.
No, yeah, you might
I
as well
think
just
I think it's good, but he let down because it should have been the best of the best. No,
literally,
hands down.
literally it is. Should have slipped some cocaine or something in there.
What? Oh!
Whoa.
Whoa!
Too far.
But
But someone other part of that.
I'll go. Let's go through our scores one more time, Trent. You're a flat 5.
Flat 5.
9.7.
You're standing by a 9.7.
For frozen pizza, 9.7.
For frozen pizza, I will give it a
I'll give it a
7.1. What? All right. Well, that shit was fire. Good job to Dave Portnoy and Barstool. But I don't know about a 10. But hey, it was good for frozen pizza. And then the next one we got is the CEO of Netflix publicly stated that Squid Game, the new Japanese, what would you even consider that? Not horror. It's kind of like a Saw type of movie, though.
It's crazy
Or
because
TV
it's
show.
like comedy mixed with like action, mixed with like drama, mixed with horror, mixed with it's like everything.
Right.
It's
I mean, it's a good show. It's a good show.
It is a good show. Ryan F actually just started it yesterday, and
You gotta say that.
and he was wondering what the hype was about.
It's in Japanese.
He was mad it was in Japanese.
Is it Japanese or Chinese? It's Japanese.
It's got to be Japanese.
Yeah.
Some
And-
foreign language that I didn't know.
Yeah, and he was fed up. He was like, "What's the hype about?" He didn't get it.
You're like,
So we
dude.
told him to put it in English.
Did you watch it?
And watch it on Netflix.
What do you
Yeah,
think so far?
I got like halfway through the first and I was over it.
Yeah,
You don't
first
like it?
episode. First episode
Really?
was dead for me as well. I'm pretty
You
sure I
gotta
actually
watch it.
I fell
I don't
asleep.
get how people actually like sit through shows that they don't like. Like if you're like halfway through the first episode and you don't like it,
You have to get-
why
There's
sit
build
through
up though. First episode.
You have to get to the action part. You have to
It
get to
is.
the action part,
Bro,
Um,
are you gonna really say that some of the movies you've put us on are so slow?
I've enjoyed all of them.
Well, then why you're just talking about like a slow build up is it ruins it. I disagree. Sometimes you have to.
I don't know.
But yeah, so we got a cool game relating to that show right now. So we will cut to that, and we will see you back here for a conclusion.
Gentlemen, what just happened?
A lot of bad stuff. We screwed this up. We burned the cookies from Squid Game.
There's trial and error in this game.
I don't know how we're going to come back from it because now this is all hardened onto it. So I think we're going to have to remelt it.
It's not looking good coming in.
It's really not. But look, it is like this yellow.
So
We're keeping this out here because
we don't know. We kind of messed up a little bit, boys, but you know, we might try again.
Yep. What's going on, fellas? Take 2 of the Squid Game cookies. We tried to do it with a knife. It does not work. Absolutely not. So we're gonna have to go get some cookie cutters.
Oh, they're back.
But we done
Yep, they're back.
Absolutely nailed these. So we'll see you for the 3rd try. It's an odd shape, but it'll fucking do, right? Finally.
Look at that fucking. Let's go. Hey, let's freaking go.
That did not happen if my mom asks. Okay.
Are you about to cash on this bitch?
This place so bad. I got some sleeping family members.
What's going on, everybody? It is day 3 of doing the sugar challenge. Me and Jacob over here are absolutely gonna tear it up. Squid Games ain't got nothing on us, buddy.
They passed the taste test, that's for sure. So now we gotta try to carve them out, and hopefully we don't die or nothing like that. That'd be kind of traumatic for.
Yeah, hopefully we don't get shot. That would be traumatic.
Yeah. All right, guys, we got our cookies. You want to come in closer here and get a close up of these? They are very different looking between the 2 of them. This one we mixed up the measurements a little bit, so it got a little foamy. If you couldn't tell, it's a little puffier than this one. This one I think I did good. It just wasn't. If it had the surface area, it would have been fine. But I mean, it took us literally like 50 tries, so this will do. So pretty much the rules are you just have to get the circle out.
Are we doing a time? Should we do timed?
Sure.
No?
I don't really care. I mean, I think we should just give it a go at least.
First one done, or just don't break the fucking...
Just don't break it. We can
right.
piece this up.
Ready?
All right. Oh no, there's already a crack in mine. He's dead. No, right in the bottom, you can see it. I'm slipping through here. You see that? I'm just wondering if it's maybe along the lines here.
That was a good break. Are you ever gonna get to the point where you think you're gonna start licking that shit, or what? I think that's the point of like the timed part of it, is so then you start panicking and try to do like new things when the time crunches.
I think I'm gonna lick the bottom. Fuck you. I'm trying my best. They do this in the show, so I'm gonna do it.
Yes.
Okay.
Half the cookie is complete. We are absolutely...
Oh god, we're tied then.
Moving. You're lying if you're telling me.
I'm getting it wet. The toothpick. And then pretty much sawing it down, and it's kind of dissolving and sawing at the same time.
I think I have a new technique. I'm just gonna suck on it for a while.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't hate it.
I'm gonna have some real sticky lips.
Pause.
That's all his fault.
What? It's my fault.
There's no reason it needed to be like that. That is purely his fault.
He's sticky lips.
We're finishing her off right here.
After he finishes, put 60 seconds on a timer.
Well, you want me to start that timer? She's got her hands full.
Yeah.
I'll even clean it up a little bit more.
I'm just not trying to die. Nobody shoot me or nothing. They got like metal toothpicks in the show. And some of them really was dying, huh?
Yeah, they were like, some of them were smart as fuck though. Heating it up and shit. Alright, there's my cookie. I will start the timer now. Oh my gosh.
We're swapping.
You got 35 seconds, buddy. You gotta get moving.
We got a broken fucking toothpick.
Oh no.
We're going to the bite.
Oh. Successful mission on the first bite.
Mm-hmm. Wait.
Will he beat the countdown? 15 seconds left. 15 seconds left. 10 seconds left.
I just need this clean so it'll get verified.
5, 2, 1.
I'd say it's pretty good.
It tastes good or what? Or it looks good?
Both.
Let me see.
I think it looks pretty good.
That looks pretty good. That passes my test.
Yeah, I would say we both did it.
Put them on there, yeah.
I don't think we would get killed. I really don't.
We would not get killed.
But,
Successful mission.
all I'm kind of getting from this little experiment here is, first of all, I don't know what thicker would do to like the difficulty or like thinner. But I'm actually kind of embarrassed for all the people who were shot in the face in that show because, dude, you guys had like metal rods that you could. I mean, heating up was smart, but I feel like if you have any IQ whatsoever, you're gonna heat that thing up. It's sugar, like it's gonna melt. But yeah, that was cool.
Cool, yeah. I liked it.
Back to the stew. All right, and welcome back to the set. Let us know what you guys think about like us cutting back and forth into that stuff. We think it's super cool in our opinion, just because we don't think anyone's really doing shit like that. Everyone's just doing like a podcast because it's the popular ones. If you're really looking to podcasts, are like popular people.
Yeah.
Like they already had a career, and then they transitioned into just talking. So people give a fuck about what they have to say about certain things. Our pop culture stuff, like technically we're just saying it just because, you know, we got to keep up to date with all that stuff. Our games is kind of going to be like our thing where we like hop from different video to video. So just let us know what you guys think about that. We're trying to just do something unique. And I think this one turned out pretty good. And we are 8 episodes deep. We are past the 7 that Trent previously mentioned. Let's go.
What did I mention?
You said
the first 7
are the hardest.
Oh yeah, well, and look how easily the 8 right after.
Fire.
And look at
So
9 tomorrow morning. We're probably gonna be out on the lake.
Yeah, we're gonna give that a go.
We don't have access at the moment. We're actually being told we can't, but we're gonna do it anyway.
Yeah.
And you guys are gonna catch us out on the lake tomorrow.
We might get absolutely busy in the next like 24 hours. And actually, I have to, this is a terrible and very unprofessional moment of me.
Okay.
But we have to have Clary come in because Clary actually said she has one more topic for us.
Clary,
let's spit one more topic.
Bring it on in.
I got a text saying it is regarding our Halloween costumes. So
yeah, we have to come up with a Halloween idea.
Right now?
Well, eventually.
Okay.
But I just thought it'd be nice because I don't know if they had ideas too. But so far, this is what I have.
Okay.
We need a 2-person one, but if it could add as a third, that'd be nice so that we can include the dog. Is Britney Spears and Justin Timberlake at the VMAs where they wore the full denim outfit. So that's funny.
I don't really want to have to explain every single one to people.
Okay.
Or to every single person.
The next one is the KFC guy and the chicken.
Nope, you keep going. That's just Clary talking. Clary, Jake's girlfriend. I'm just walking through the house.
Keep it rolling.
Say hi, Aunt Mary.
Keep it rolling.
Hi, podcast.
Hi, how are you?
Oh.
Hi, Aunt Mary.
Sorry.
Keep that rolling. We are keeping that in there. That was the best thing that's happened to this podcast ever, I think.
Okay.
It's just Clary talking.
That was outrageous.
It's just Clary talking.
That was the most outrageous shit I have ever experienced in my life.
Screw you guys.
Susie! Alright, keep going.
Mary only cares
It's just
about
Clary
food.
talking. Who gives a fuck?
So Brittany and Justin's probably out. KFC guy and the chicken.
Oh?
What's his name? Like Colonel?
Colonel Sanders, yeah.
Yeah, him and the chicken. Woody and Little Bo Peep, and then Crystal could be the sheep.
What is it?
Woody, like.
Oh, and
Toy
then
Story.
what's the other girl's name? Jessie?
Little Bo Peep, not Jessie. I'd be the Little Bo Peep, and then Crystal would be my sheep.
Oh, I'm talking about something completely different then.
Yeah,
I
you're
thought you were talking about Toy Story.
I am.
Yeah, she is.
You know, Little
Bo Peep. She wants the dog. Girl. She wants the dog to be a sheep.
Yeah, and I'd be Little Bo Peep because
Woody and her.
The girl.
Yeah.
They flirt.
That's Little Bo Peep.
No, bro. The girl wanted Woody is no, not Andy. Fuck, what's her name?
I thought it was Jessie.
Jessie. Yeah, Jessie.
It's the other.
We're talking about Little Bo Peep. A
Jessie
different.
The cowgirl. Little Bo Peep.
A different
is
toy.
Well, you should be Jessie.
No, because I want to be Little Bo Peep because Little Bo Peep
has a sheep.
Sheep, and she's the one that's all like flirty with Woody.
Okay.
You never watched Toy Story?
Yeah, what's going on?
You haven't.
I gotta bounce.
All right, see you around F.
Have
Have fun at homecoming. Dance your little heart out.
And then the last one would be Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy.
That could go. Dude, those are all good, and I actually don't think I could come to a decision right now.
Well, I
And we're already
know
at
that you
50
hate
minutes here.
Justin and Brittany. So
Yeah, that one, I don't hate it. That'd be fun, except I don't want to have to explain the costume to everybody. That'd be draining. For Justin,
Forrest Gump
I
and
don't even
Jenny's
know.
a little basic, but oh my god, it's raining.
Oh, shit. You want to zoom in on that real quick, Tito? It is pouring. It's better not be happening like this tomorrow morning, because we're going to absolutely try to do what we're going to call a pod tune. A pod tune.
Oh, those poor homecoming kids.
No, they shouldn't be going to homecoming. Never go to high school homecoming if you're watching this.
Jake is such a strong advocate for ditching homecoming.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Don't go to
that
the
I never
dance.
made
Go
it
to the
fun for
party.
you.
Like, what's going on, man?
Huh?
Why you hate it so much?
Sorry,
We
I never
left
made it
early
fun
every
for you.
time, and that was your decision too.
No, it was not. It was always your decision.
You have to go to the dance just to leave early, though.
I
Sure.
have never once been like, hey Jake, we should probably leave. It's always
Yeah.
you being like,
The green light or the black light dance you did. That was your decision because it was horrible. But anyways, I think that'll do it for the podcast. Like I said, let us know what you guys thought about the bouncing back and forth between videos. We think it's going to be really cool once we perfect it and stuff. This one was probably going to be a little rough around the edges just because it's the first time I'll be editing a video like this.
First vlogcast, let us know what you think.
Right. And let us also know about, I'm making Ryan F. do that edit with the pool. So that should have been at the beginning of this podcast. If it wasn't, then you know that I failed. But if it was, let us know what you think about the montages, because we really want to start adding some of those too, because I think those are awesome. And it's just more variety. But we will catch you guys next time for episode 9. And then I think we should do something special for episode 10. Episode 10, actually, if we do an episode tonight in Mankato, that'll be 9. And then episode 10 could be out on the lake. That could be.
Yeah.
All right. But we will catch you guys later. Peace.
Thanks for listening.